Looking good. Cameras, audio. What's happening, everybody? Neo. Hi, Mark. Off to work to school, 9 a.m. Lesson late, but got 15-minute grace. Oh, okay. So you're on the other side of the globe there. Fantastic. Gravity Music. Mark Thomas. Hi. How you doing, buddy? Just became addicted to your videos. My little boy has just discovered Hot Wheels. Great stuff. Yeah. This is kind of starting off the same way my last live stream did. And that is that, yeah, that's how I got started too, because my kids in the 90s, they were born in the 90s. And then that's how I got back into the hobby again. Great goal. Does my wife support my hobby? Does she support you with your hobby? She lets me do my thing as long as I take care of my responsibilities. Now, when I first started, all right, yeah, I'm sure you guys are there to where all of a sudden you start taking more and more room in the house. It didn't take long before I realized I'm gonna keep everything in the garage. So she doesn't have any problem with it at all. Yeah, RC Cars 5. So I want to do different days of the week, different times, and see how it works out. See how the conversation goes. A little bit of the problem with during the day is that, unfortunately, it's the same thing that's happening right now. Is people just asking for shout outs. Well, it's not helping the conversation if you're just asking for a shout out, because we're trying to talk with people, have conversations. So I'm hoping that if I start at this time of the day, the conversation gets a little better. Mounting bikes rule. Do Truckin Tuesday live, please. It's a little harder because it's a little harder to do it live because I don't have the ability to edit the video, right? And not only that, the live stream, I'm double recording this, by the way. I'm doing a live stream right now, but I'm also recording it so that I can re-upload it later on. The problem with doing a live stream, it's only 720p, whereas I can get much better quality off of my camera. But I'm going to be asking questions like I did the last live stream, do some trivia questions, and you get a chance at a shout out if you answer the question correctly. And one of the questions is going to be from today's Truckin' Tuesday video. As a matter of fact, I have the question right here, but you can't see it yet. So I'll be asking. I have 6 questions lined up. It depends on how well the chat goes. Timo, how often do I customize cars? I've only done one. I did a wheel swap on a car, and that's all I've done. I just don't have the time, really. Epic Tiger Gaming, do some Fast and Furious car reviews. Yeah, I'll have something coming up. I gotta get. I still got my track time set up, and then I want to film over there. I will be checking out the new Mattel Fast and Furious cars. Great goal. I don't know if I look that great on a 65-inch TV. The live stream or the edited version. One thing I noticed about my thing is getting way too long, and especially the white hairs when they stick out, you can really tell because the light just makes the light up. Uh, I highly suspect that this will be gone by the weekend show. Hey, John. Hey, Jeremy. Thanks for popping in. Everybody say hi to Jeremy. My son's helping us moderate. Thank you everybody for keeping it family friendly. It's very good. I haven't noticed anything, so I appreciate it. Anonymous trolling videos. How do you get that track? What is that track? You got to tell me what that track is. Paul Browning, looking forward to the Guardians Milano ship in the H case. Well, since you put the question is, I guess you mean, am I looking forward to it? It looks a little strange. It's okay. Look, I collect at least one of everything. It'll be interesting. I honestly, I'm not really interested in the casting because it's to the movie. I guess is it for the movie coming up or is it for one that's already been released? I can't keep track. The family, we go to movies. I go and enjoy them, but I don't exactly memorize the movie, so I forget. Ramen Noodles 659 Xbox One. Are you doing races today? I didn't do any races yet today, but if you follow my Instagram feed or if you follow me on Facebook, I've been posting pictures. I'm getting a downhill track set up. I got another downhill platform on the way. I brought it down, so I got to get an area to set it up. I'm thinking about building a false wall, just like a movie studio. So I'm thinking about putting up a false wall behind the monster truck downhill track. Maybe making it look a little better. Maybe I'll just get a maybe I'll just get a video done. Just get her done. Stephen Masur, thank you for letting me know. It's for an upcoming movie for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's marked on the card. Thanks very much. I just remember the model. It's really colorful. It's just wild, right? And somebody earlier had asked if I was looking forward to the upcoming HK's release of the Hot Wheels model. It's like a spaceship, airship. I don't even recall the name of it. Someone asked about the Hot Wheels Ghost Garage. I gotta look that up. I don't know what that is. You know, that's one of the sets that I might like save for, I have that for sure. I might save that for like Halloween. David Bailey, how you doing, David? Thank you for saying hi and popping in. You're in Manchester, England. Kids are up, coughing, full of colds. Sana. Cheer them up with a hello. Hello, kids. Let's see. Isaac, Jacob, and Willow. How you doing, Isaac, Jacob, and Willow? Oh, I gotta look here. I'm on a live stream. How you doing, Isaac, Jacob, and Willow? Duck Mates, RaceGrooves. Do you have Netflix? Yeah, we do pay for Netflix. And my daughter and my son, my daughter uses it the most. Jeremy would use it a little bit less than her. And I hardly watch it, but we do have a Netflix account. But it is interesting in that, who knows, maybe I could start putting and that's kind of the reason for me to start practicing different show formats. Who knows, maybe I get a RaceGrooves show on Netflix, right? I got to look to put stuff elsewhere as well. Did you hear the YouTube news today? That YouTube is going to be have a new package where you can stream TV, like 35 different channels, maybe 40. It's going to cost like $35. I don't know if I'm going to pay. I already pay for cable. I don't know if I want to pay for another service. But look, YouTube's trying to compete with Netflix. I'm thinking maybe I should get my stuff on Netflix too, so I'm in both places. Jeremy Warthen, you took your son to see Monster Jam live here in Albuquerque. Needless to say, his Monster Jam truck collection has grown since. Fun toys, and the events are they're really exciting. You know, we didn't go this year, but I've taken my family a couple times to Anaheim. It's just really fun, fun stuff. And I really like the wheelies that they're trying to do. It's like they can drive pretty well. They can drive really awesome. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm just skipping requests for shout outs. Okay. You can keep asking, ask a question. Somebody asks a question to where other people can benefit from the question. I'm skipping people who are just asking for shout outs. Okay. Steven, I got to look up that set. I'm not sure. Garbage Dump Alley. Might be called something else. Are you in another country? Because it might be called something else here. I don't know if I bought it or not, but I have seen it. Bobby Aldridge, what types of cars do you like more, the fantasy or the realistic types? You know, I like them both. What kind of brand do I like? I like all the brands. Everybody has good stuff and bad stuff within their brands. You know, to be honest, so I don't necessarily have a favorite type of car. I just can't. Paul Miller, do I remember Armstrong from Monster Jam? It doesn't ring a bell. Armstrong doesn't ring a bell, sorry. Hot Wheels showroom. Hey, RaceGrooves, do you think every Hot Wheels Ferrari are rare since they stopped making them? No, they were mass produced. Just like any other car, it didn't matter. They were mass produced. So they're not rare. Now you can't find them in stores, but online, you know, you can buy them online, and they're not expensive to acquire. Most of them, some of them have. Let me go ahead. Let me ask a question. Let's do a trivia question right now. Today I did Truckin Tuesday. Are you guys ready? Ready with your fingers? Today, I did Truckin Tuesday. I won't even say what it was. Okay, Truckin Transporter. I did a Truckin Transporter. You got to tell me, okay? You have to tell me what model was in the Truckin Transporter. I was going to show you the model. And then people who didn't even watch the video are going to see. Actually, you got to guess. If nobody guesses, then I'll show the model. Here we go. Someone's got the answer, but I got to find the first one. Oh, Duck Mates, you were close. You guys were on the right track. Hot Wheels showroom. You're right. It was a motorcycle. Tortoise Tom. Once again, you almost make it, but you got the wrong name. The person with the correct name is, I think this is it. I'm just making sure. Yeah, here we go. Just for Fun TV, Hammersled. And if you're on a computer, you could easily just look it up and win in the description because I give the names of the models in the description. So Hammersled was the correct answer. And then when I re-edit this, I give Just for Fun TV a shout out right there. And then I'll take a nice little picture of this and put it up there as well. RC Cars 5, since you're a fan of The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad, would you ever do a video on the greenlight stuff for those shows or not, due to the non-family friendly aspect? Well, you know, I would find a way to do the presentation, right? Don't forget that the Walking Dead stuff, they will have it, they actually make 2 packages. They'll have a package for Toys R Us, which won't have Walking Dead on it, and it'll just say the name of the model. I don't think I have it with me. Maybe I do, hang on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I picked up this at Toys R Us, this Fleetwood Bounder, 2016 Fleetwood Bounder. It's a great buy, big piece of diecast. I love motorhomes, very cool. But now I'm seeing somewhat, is this the one that's Walking Dead? But see, Toys R Us, they won't put Walking Dead. They just release it as the car. Let me know if that's the one. So while you guys are gonna let me know, so when I do it, look, I covered the retro Biff, whatever, the Ford, right? The Ford Deluxe, and it had a bunch of manure in the back. You just talk about it what it is. It's manure, right? And besides, Walking Dead isn't necessarily not family friendly. The TV show has language and visuals that might not be family friendly, but me reviewing a diecast does not make it not family friendly. So yeah, absolutely, you'll be seeing some stuff. Besides, Greenlight, now this is a tricky one, is that, no, see, I can do this one for sure. You can look forward to me, when I find it, you know, I have the t-shirt, right? Pollo, whatever it is for Breaking Bad. I can't, Pollos Locos, I can't think of the name of the restaurant, but they're gonna have like the ambulance or like a van with the chicken logo on there. I am buying that for sure. And I don't know if it'll make it to Truckin Tuesday, but it's a strong candidate, that's for sure. Racer Ryan 86, man, you can locate all your stuff so fast, man. It takes me 30 minutes just to find one car in my messy collection. Well, that's because it's just right here. I have some stuff sitting there for Truckin Tuesday, okay? So those are things that I'm going to consider. I have some stuff up there as well. You know, I was at Kmart Collectors Day, and since we're talking about it, let's look at this real quick. I seen this at Kmart Collectors Day, and it's Dickey toys. You know, they don't have that much of a presence here in the USA. But look, it's an articulated bus. I've never seen a toy like this before. So I seen this and I thought, well, it's a bus, so I can't do it for Truckin Tuesday, but I thought, that's too cool, I gotta buy it. So at some point I'll do that too. I'll probably do it sooner than later, just so I can do it and get it out of here. Jackson Warner, do I have any cars made by Racing Champions? You know, I bought some stuff back in the day. And of course, round 2 is sending me the Racing Champions Mint. So I'm reviewing those. But as far as the older stuff, when I started in 98, that was when there was a really big boom in diecast, okay? A lot of companies making a lot of stuff. And then they'd reissue it gold. And then they'd reissue it platinum. And then they'd do stuff. They had so much stuff. It's like, it's too much stuff. So I started picking certain things that I like. So, you know, I liked the number 36 M&M's car back then. So I picked that up. And I do have some Racing Champion stuff. Somebody had sold a whole set, a whole year's collection of Racing Champion. And those will be appearing in a video at some point, especially when I get the Super 6 lane set up. Kraco, does your family have any input on any of your shows? Now, I pretty much do everything. But like I told Jeremy this morning, I said, you know what? I'm going to be doing downhill racing videos. And the Super 6 lane is easy to do because you have an electronic finish line. It tells me the winner. So I can do the start, and then I know who finishes. But now that I'm setting up my monster truck track, I need 2 people. I need someone at the start to set the cars, and then I'm going to be at the finish to see who the winner was, who's going to advance. So sometimes, you know, when Jeremy helps me with that kind of stuff, they come up with ideas and we implement them here and there. So it happens from time to time, not very often. Ted Eubanks, what is the Hot Wheels experimental card? Because I found 2 experimental cards on eBay. Well, my understanding of the experimental cards, I think they were about early 90s, late 80s. I guess it was a transition between cards. That's all I know. I don't know how rare they are or they're not. Hey, talking about NASCAR, WME by Mason. This goes along with the We're in a Circle kind of earlier. He asked me, do I like NASCAR? And it's kind of neat how they get the decorations on the cars. But I don't follow the sport. I don't follow the drivers. Um, but I did watch the 500 this weekend, the Daytona 500. It was pretty exciting. Now tell me, how often, how often is it to where they have a lot of crashes at the end of the race? Is that because people are really trying to make moves and then they cause accidents? It was interesting. It was exciting. It was an exciting finish, that's for sure. I'll be looking for responses about what you thought about my question about NASCAR, and then I'll be looking to read some of your conversations from that. Megan, thanks for watching from Boston, Maine. I hope your son is doing well and have fun with his fast fish and bone shaker. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt crashed. He got taken out, right? He wound up going over. He wound up going over that car over the corner, right? Now, was he able to return, or did he get knocked out after that? I lost track. Yeah, Spectite, Fernando Silva, about the Spectite casting change. I started doing casting changes videos, and next you know, Mattel starts doing a lot of casting changes. It's like, well, I'm not doing those no more because next you know, all my videos are going to be about casting changes. It looks like the wing, the spoiler in the back, is now part of the body. Okay, thanks for letting me know DJ was not able to continue. He got knocked out of the race, huh? Yeah. What happened? Because it looked like so he had the damage to the front fender. Why did he exactly not make it? Tyler Vogel asked, did I watch the 1983 movie Christine? I love that Fury. I always buy that Fury whenever somebody releases it in diecast. But I don't honestly recall seeing the movie. As a matter of fact, I don't recall seeing it. Halo Striker 309. Also, what is your opinion on the Hot Wheels Accelerator series? You know, Acceleracers, fantastic track models, right? I like almost all of them. Okay, thanks for a little more specific. New rules, Biker Joe 18. So DJ Dale Earnhardt Jr. New rules. He couldn't fix the car in the pit. So what was wrong with this car that he couldn't get it fixed? Because I was listening to him and they said that if he gets his car up to a minimum speed, or anybody gets the car up to a minimum speed, I think it's 160 miles an hour, then they're allowed to continue. But I wonder what was actually what caused his car to fail and he couldn't continue. Angela Simpson, unfortunately, my Koenigsegg Agera, I don't know how to say it. I just say Koenigsegg. I don't know the rest of it. Unfortunately, it's deep in the warehouse in a stack of tubs, buried for security reasons, and it would take me 15 minutes to dig that thing out. Sorry, I can't show you. Jael Espinosa, he said maybe Apple King asked the same question. What is my favorite car? Well, I said my favorite car before. I can't say my favorite real car because that's coming up. But my favorite fantasy car is Spinebuster. That is my favorite Hot Wheels fantasy car. So let's do another trivia question. I did. Are you ready? I did a Johnny Lightning Street Freaks case unboxing videos. Unboxed 4 cases. 2A, 2B. What was my favorite out of the case? And that's my favorite real car. Easy. That's so easy. And here we go. What was my favorite car from Johnny Lightning? Biker Joe. Ford GT, correct. Let me make sure nobody else said it first. I want to get my... Oh, you know what I didn't do? Hopefully I said it clearly. I got to remember to say this person's name clearly because when I edit it to go give the shout out, I sit there and think, oh, I forgot how to spell the guy's name. But Biker Joe 18, he participates in the comment section, especially on the weekend show. Thank you for watching the weekend show. And I'll be able to find his for sure. But yeah, Johnny Lightning 4 GT. That's my favorite. 2 colors, this one, and it was black and silver. That is my favorite of the Street Freaks release. I don't know if you can see boxes. You can see boxes. One box kind of squeaking right there. Yeah, maybe this Friday I'll have another Johnny Lightning unboxing video. Okay, Brandon Stevens, thank you for that one. Because I was playing my Candy Crush and I was watching at the same time. Thanks for letting me know they were cutting the splitter off. That was the situation. Oh, I almost dropped off from the water. Hot Wheels DD, why do you think there are Hot Wheels shortages? Are you talking about that picture that people are sharing? Boop. Where some cargo container somehow got soaked. Maybe it fell in the water. And if you look at the case codes, a whole lot of international cases got soaked. So I'm not sure where that cargo container was heading, but that's not good for cars to get soaked in water, that's for sure. Suyin Hyun. Am I going to review the Super Loop Chase? Someday. I got to get a fake wall set up here so I can stick it to the wall. I don't want to stick it to the real walls here because I lease this place and I don't want to damage the walls. So I got to make a fake wall to go review it over there. Hey Vino, what's wrong with playing Candy Crush? I'm up to level 1400 and something. What level are you on? Huh? What level are you on? Biker Joe, thanks for letting me know that the front end damage was too bent in. Was his the car that they tried to cut off the whole splitter? It was either him or somebody else. Where they were trying to cut that whole front end off. So you guys are talking about Nintendo, asking. I don't know if it was a general conversation, or Nintendo make fun stuff. They have excellent characters, and they just make good gameplay videos. Good games with good fun gameplay. That's the important thing. Apple King for the win. FTW. RaceGrooves, when you go shopping for Hot Wheels, do people look at you? I don't even notice. I don't care. I do my business. Go buy what I want to buy. Walk on out. Well, I pay first and then I walk on out. I know Vino. It's all right. SMB and MEB. Thank you for the great content. My 5-year-old looks forward to each new video from Mr. Mark. Well, let your little young one say, let him know that I said, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Hey, Todd, you know what's funny? Is that I walked out of the house this morning with my shirt on. And Jeremy, he's moderating. He goes, copycat. He had his shirt on too. The deal is that my wife, she works in Tennessee 4 or 5 days a week. So she picked us up some t-shirts. Todd Lingau, you're from Nashville. I see your shirt. Well, I'm from Wilson County, next to Davidson County, but I work in Nashville. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the cities, the areas. So my wife works downtown in Nashville. Actually, I think she actually works in Hermitage, which is just right outside, right? I would love to live there. We visited there about 10 years ago. Just beautiful part of the country, that's for sure. New England Patriots. I'm glad you guys are having a little conversation in the chat room. That's fantastic. Okay. Me personally, I couldn't tell you anybody on any of the teams. I sit there, I might watch a game, but I just don't follow sports. I just enjoy it from entertainment purposes. Maybe I'll watch a game here and there. I don't watch too much sports. Chris the Boss, when do you think you will do another Redline Hot Wheels presentation? I love it when you talk about the vintage stuff. I know it's been a while since you've done a Redline video. Love your videos. Thank you very much. And just before I lose this, Chris, Evan Lively, if you can't repair your car in 5 minutes and get your car to minimum speed, NASCAR makes you put your car in the garage and you're done for the day. 5 minutes. But then again, you have a whole team. You have a bunch of tools. If you can't get it going in 5 minutes, sounds okay. Zachary Egley, why is this your hobby? It's affordable. It's cheap and it's affordable. And I can't afford a real Ferrari, so I can buy toy Ferraris. A lot cheaper. I do have red lines close, as a matter of fact. I'll be right back. So in regards to the red lines question, yeah, it's been a while since I've done a red line video. But, I hope to do one soon. But for now, let me show you a cut card. This is a Python. The Demon, sorry. Here you go, the Demon. This is from 1969, the Demon. Here we have a Lola GT, Lola GT70. Cut card again. I'm going to open it up, so see I get a deal. I just buy the cut cards, right? 1969 again. Last but not least, is this the same one? Yeah, I have another one. This one I'll keep in the package. I'll keep this Lola GT in the package because it's still in a very nice blister pack. So this one I'll keep in the package for a while. Hot King Garage, how old are you? I'm over 50. I don't say my exact year because just for security reasons. I don't need people figuring out my birthday and then they try to find out this and that. I just don't say the exact. Even on Facebook, I don't even have my birthday there. Rick Mari Gold. Are you going to do another downhill race in the future? I am going to be doing so many downhill races. It's going to be unbelievable how many downhill races I'm going to be doing. As a matter of fact, I hope to have, it'd be nice if I do a downhill racing video every week. I don't know if I will, if I'll get to, but it's hard to see. If you visited my Instagram account, that wood right there is the platform that I was using for the Super 6-lane raceway at home. So I brought it downhill. So I'll be setting up the Super 6-lane here. If you follow me on Instagram as well, I've been refurbishing my monster truck downhill track. And that's what that looks like right there. That's part of it. So there'll be a whole lot of downhill racing on my channel. Who knows? Kind of would be cool to have some downhill racing events too, right? We'll see. Hopefully in the near future. Epic Tiger Gaming. I don't look 50. Oh yeah, look at this white here. Look at this white. But it's been going white for a long time. Hot King Garage. RaceGrooves, how much did you pay for a downhill raceway? The list price is $100, but then you know what? They had like a Black Friday sale, $50. So I got me a couple of them. Okay, now let's do a Matchbox question. You ready? You have to say, you might be able to miss the name a little bit, okay? You don't have to get it exactly right. We'll know if you knew what you were talking about. Are you ready? Here we go. What is the name of this Matchbox model? And it's still in the lineup. As a matter of fact, I think it's in a brand new 5-pack. This isn't the color. There is a brand new 5-pack. What's the name of that Matchbox model? Oh, you know what, John Bolt? When I was doing Guess the Car, I almost got the Hot Wheels Triumph. That's funny that you would say Triumph. I don't think I have the Matchbox Triumph TR7. Yeah, the reason I picked up Matchbox because there's Matchbox collectors too, so I want to give them a chance. As a matter of fact, if they know Matchbox, it makes it easy for them to win because nobody else knows the names. Grant Mosley, Matchbox is getting better with their castings. Their distribution is the problem. I agree. They got some great stuff. Well, we definitely have people getting the right answer, but let's see who the first one is. Fire truck, so close. You know, this is the one who we're going to give it to. This is Brush Fire Truck, and Nick Kiefer is correct. It's the International Brush Fire Truck, but the shout out is going to be for Carl Kincannon. Let me spell that. Oh, Carrie. Yep, C-A-R-I. I have to do this for later on when I do the thing. C-A-R-I-K-I-N-C-A-N-N-O-N. Carrie Kincannon. Thank you for participating. So you get a shout out right now, but then when I re-upload it, there'll be a shout out on the screen. Nathan Bright, my truck's doing okay. He asked, how's my truck doing? Because people stole the cladding. A couple guys stole the cladding off the plastic off the side of my truck. It's doing fine. It's sitting in the parking lot. I will fix it eventually. Paul Browning, is there a reason why Matchbox face the opposite direction in the blister? Well, I don't work for Mattel, but I don't know. To be honest with you, not all Hot Wheels have been facing this way. There was a time when they were facing this way. So I don't know. I don't know why they do that. It's just the way it is. Most people, I guess they just pick one way and then they stick with it. Sean Lynch just wanted to say that he found my channel and it's amazing. Gives me ideas to do with my son. Have fun. That's what it's about. Make sure the son's having fun. You have fun too, and then maybe you collect a little bit on the side as well. Grant Mosley, do I like the Matchbox Power Grabs? I think they are better than blister packs. I'm fine. This was part of a discussion kind of recently with Tomoka. Tomoka, I mean, most of the time you get it in boxes, but apparently you can get them on the card too. In regards to the Matchbox being available I don't care if it's in the box, in the bag. I collect the cards. I collect the cars. The packaging doesn't matter to me. It is kind of neat to have a cardboard box, but to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to, unless I have a container to keep them in, it's easier for me just to take it out of the box, throw the box away, and put it in my jammer so that I have all my cars in a plastic container. Cody Allen asks, how long have I been collecting? I started 1998 is when I count as my year coming back into the hobby, 1998. Hocking Garage. Do I like Johnny Cash? Oh, I love Johnny Cash's music. Almost all of it, to be honest with you. Atkiss Boss. I'm glad you found the channel. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I try to do what I can to promote the hobby. I want people to have fun with their cars. I want people to enjoy collecting their cars. So I'm having fun doing the videos. I'm glad you found it, and I hope you have fun in the hobby as well. I didn't miss any super chats, right? I was talking for a while. Hopefully I didn't miss a super chat. If I did, I'm sorry. Let's do another question. This is going to be in the last live stream. The conversation came up to with cars changing names, and you know, Bad Ratitude. Now it's called Radical Racer, right? So here's the first Bad Ratitude. I think the first year it came out. Now Radical Racer is its new name. Here's a shout out opportunity. Name a Hot Wheels model that had its name changed. Okay, you have to say the previous name and then you have to say the new name. Springtrap the Rabbit Plus. Yeah, I know who Ghost Jerker is. He watches my videos. I watch his videos. Of course I know who he is. Cars for Life. I don't give away free cars. Sorry. Sparky 101. Do I like to play with them? You know, so look, I'm a YouTube creator, right? So I make it fun and entertaining videos. It's my business, right? I get ad revenue from the videos. Now, would I be playing with the cars? I wouldn't be playing with playsets. I would be doing downhill racing. I probably wouldn't mind doing some boosters. It'd be fun, make layouts. It's no different than stock cars or something, right? You get to be creative. So would I be in the hobby still doing some of the stuff? Yeah, some of it. Not all of it, though. Paul Browning, let me double check that, okay? Very good. I'm going to give Paul Browning the shout out. Mighty Maverick got changed. The name got changed to Street Snorter. He went back he went back over 30 years, almost 40 years. See, Ghost Jerker's right there. Of course I know Ghost Jerker. He's right there. Look, hurry up. It's scrolling up. Joshua Aquino, why do you say that Game Planet Hot Wheels closed? Okay, I don't work for Mattel, so I'm giving my opinion. This is what Mattel does, right? They have marketing plans to get you excited about certain things, but then they have them for a few years and then they move on to the next thing. I don't know why they just don't keep the old ones up, right? Why do they have to take away those people had fun with them, right? I don't know why they take them away, but you know, that's what they do. That's a good question. Ken Washburn, Mythbusters. Who did you like meeting more, Adam or Jamie? Well, between the two of them, I think my favorite would have to be Kerry. Oh, the two fellas. You know, Adam's very talkative, right? Jamie, not so much. I mean, you can talk to him, right? But, you know, obviously Adam's a lot more fun to be around. Big Cat, am I sponsored by Mattel? No, I'm not sponsored by Mattel. I have done a couple sponsored videos. I have over 1,600 videos, I think, on YouTube, right? Only less than 5 have anything to do with Mattel and a relationship. Less than 5. Chaitan Daxter, can you do more car stuff for Truckin Tuesday? Well, you see, I've been rotating what I do, right? So do this brand, do that brand, kind of mixing it up because I don't want one brand to dominate that segment, right? So now, how many Truckin Tuesdays have I done? I'm guessing 6 already. So finally, I did a Hot Wheels video. So as far as cars, yeah, I'll be doing another cars video on Truckin. I'll pick a cars model for Truckin Tuesday for sure. How many have I done? I did Truckin Transporters with the Hammersled, Gas Monkey. I did the Mack truck. I hope you enjoyed that Disney Pixar Cars Mack truck. Gone Fishing. Thank you, round 2. Maestro's Quarry Monsters. Monster Trucks, the movie toys. And M2 helped me start it off by sending me those VW cabs. 7 videos already. I'm on a roll. Haven't missed a Truckin Tuesday. And, you know, the weekend show has been going on almost 4 months now. I'm on a roll. I don't know if you guys watched my Suitcase unboxing video, but we're going to do another guessing game. So in my Suitcase unboxing video, I pulled out 3 5-packs. And man, oh, this is funny. You guys, somebody asked about Racing Champions earlier, and I had it right here. I showed Racing Champions. I had 3 of these. What is on the other side? Name any one of the 3 sets. There were 3 of these sets. Name any one of the brands, any one of the things that are on the other side. That's the next shout out. Shafiq Senpai, I had to ask, but it seems that your channel performance is dropping in this recent time. Do you think that it will affect your career as a review channel? Well, okay, good question. Review channel, I still do reviews. Sometimes it might seem like entertainment, but they're still kind of like reviews, right? When I do a downhill race with Super 6 Lane or whatever I do, it's going to be like a review. It's going to be a competition. It's going to be a performance test. So they will still be in review fashion, but clearly not so much. Oh, yeah, we got all sorts of people here. So does it affect it? Absolutely affects it. I spend this place right here I'm in cost me almost $3,000 a month. So it absolutely affects what I do on the channel. I try to do stuff like this, interact with the fans, but then there's still things that I have to do to where I got to earn my money. I don't know if Super Mario was one of them. Oh, he's close, but he kind of, yeah, we're going to have to give it to him. I think we're going to give it to him. Let's see. Okay. Fernando Silva, S-I-L-V-A. Fernando Silva, close enough. There's one shout out for, we'll say Mario Kart 64. He says Super Mario, he was close. Right after him was DK for Steven Masur. You know what, since he was, he knew what he was talking about. Yeah, Donkey Kong Jr. 64. And so that's what I'll be doing, stuff like this. I'll be doing downhill racing with these 5-packs. I almost said a word that almost gave something away. There was a third set. If somebody remembers the third set, I'll give a third shout out. If you remember the name of that third set. Joshua Aquino, this is just a live stream. I'm just hanging around, talking with fellow collectors, subscribers, or viewers of my RaceGrooves YouTube channel. If you have a question, ask a question. Hot Wheel Limit, have you collected the 50 years Mustang and Camaro series by Hot Wheels? And also, will they ever release the Corvette series? I showed the Camaro 50 set in the weekend show. And as far as will Hot Wheels release a Corvette series, they did a couple of years ago, as a matter of fact. Oh, someone got the answer, but they were second. First. I'm looking. Oh, even higher up. Someone even guessed. I do believe we have some people who know what it was, but I'm just making sure the first one. Diecast Adventures, yeah, Powerpuff Girls. They were the third Racing Champion set that I had showed from the Suitcase. So shout out to Diecast, oh, where'd it go? Diecast Adventures. Shafiq Senpai, I hope that there will be more people watching your vids. It was good. Subs for a very long time ago. I still enjoy watching the vids and the efforts that I put in despite having low income. Yeah, it's okay, you know. I'm doing okay. It's providing, right? You would hope that it would keep growing, but it's slowing down. The deal is that so many people are making videos on YouTube. I'm competing against them now, right? So it's pretty hard. So look, I have the warehouse here. I'm gonna have to come up with new things and different things. So hey, you just grow. Look at popular TV shows. They don't go on forever and ever. Some do. Some get many years. Some get a couple of years and they're done. I've been on YouTube for like 8 years. I count 2009 is when I really started to make videos. Look, I already been on YouTube for 8 years, right? So I'm having a pretty good run. Don't get me wrong. Joshua Aquino, do you have Sonic cars? You know, Matchbox, they they released Sonic the Hedgehog cars 10, 15 years ago. Ken Washburn, segment idea. Do you plan on doing any segments by specific year? For example, only review cars from 80, 81, 82. Well, there's two ways to look at that. If you're talking about cars that were 1980 Chevy Vega, probably not. That would be a little bit hard to do. Maybe I could. It's hard because they would be in different places. But as far as maybe videos that would focus on releases from 1980, that might be a little bit easier for me to do. Ken Washburn, sorry, cars produced by specific year. Yeah, then it would be hard. It just would be hard because, especially with, you know, like Johnny Lightning, right? How do I put my Johnny Lightning cars away? They get put in a container, Johnny Lightning, all the loose cars, right? They're all mixed in there. They're not by year. And so for me to look at the base, it's hard to read the base. And sometimes the information is not always on there. So it would be really hard for me to do it by year, uh, cars produced in a certain year. Not only that, let's just use 1980, right? Hot Wheels has the 80s Corvette. It's just a generic 80s. It would be hard. That kind of stuff is really better suited for blogs because a blog could just take pictures from the web and then make it into a nice blog article. But for me to make like a nice presentation, a video presentation, it would be so hard, very time consuming. And it goes back to what we were talking about earlier about what presentations can I do on the channel for fans that would like, and I got to do stuff that also earns me the money as well. I know people like the content, but I got to earn a living too. Yeah, I hope to get to some track time too. You know, I had hoped to come in and film my extra footage off of those 2 layouts that are still set up. I just couldn't get it in gear today. Worked on the downhill tracks. I worked on putting away my pavement pounders because I did Truckin Tuesday, right? So I did the pavement pounder video. I got over 60 of these, by the way. So you'll be seeing them from time to time. So I put those away today. I got those. I know which I'm going to do next for Johnny Lightning. I got some things done today. I wish it could have been more. Nathan Bright, how do I organize my schedule? Well, after here, usually Jeremy's at work, so I work here until later, and then I go pick him up, take him home, and then we eat, and then I get out my Candy Crush, and then I play my Candy Crush. That's what I do. Samuel Stratman, what is my opinion on the car choice for the Hot Wheels Lamborghini series? If you guys didn't know, Hot Wheels is coming out with a Lamborghini set of models. I don't know if they've officially announced it. I don't recall. But you know what? Hey, I'll take some licensed models, you know, for $1. And this is the other thing. How come Mattel says that? How come Mattel says there has to be fantasy models and there has to be licensed in the cases? And Matchbox, well, we have to have fantasy, or they call them Matchbox originals, and we have to have license. But yet they have hardly any license. But yeah, when Walmart gets their sets, right? Ferrari, all of them under $1. I don't know. Seems like their stories stories get changed. So as far as which one of those Lamborghinis, I don't remember the castings that they were using. And really, I usually don't talk about stuff until it's released anyways. Paul Miller, do you remember the Crash Dummies playset? You know what? So I started collecting in 1998. And I remember when I was starting, I remember seeing Crash Test Dummy offerings. I don't think I bought any of them. I did. I know I bought something because maybe I gave it to Jeremy and it was one of his toys. I'm not sure. But I know we had something. Hot Wheels and Hot Wheels. Remember you unboxed the loose cars and the plastic holders in the cardboard box a long time ago? You ever going to do more? Yeah, you know what? I have 3 or 4 more of those of those boxes that need to get sorted because I got to get those sorted so I get the cars in jammers. So if I need it, I can. It's sorted. Yeah, I still got 3 or 4 more boxes, and they're here. So just like me doing the suitcase unboxing vids, and I did new collector time capsule. Yeah, I got more boxes to do. That'd be fun to go through. And what do I got in those boxes? I don't know. Last question, and we'll go soon after that. And when did I do that? In the weekend show, I showed a bunch of mystery models in the baggies. Well, name one of the models that I bought and I opened up in the middle of the weekend show. So while I'm waiting for an answer, Roy Ismael, what do you think about the K-Day mix-up? Mattel sending the wrong mail-ins? Well, it happens. So a Nissan is the K-Day mail-in, current mail-in for Kmart Collectors Day. They accidentally sent a truck. I forget exactly which one. It happens. They're a big company. Apparently, they said that send them back. We'll send you the right ones. They're doing the right thing, right? Mistakes happen. I'm okay with that. And they say they're going to make it right. So that happens. I'm looking. I think Retro's on. I got to look, though. I got to look at the base. I have this one here for Amanda. Sure enough, 13 Copo Camaro was one of the cars that were one of the baggies. So Retro Zone Neon. Shout out. Last shout out of the day. That's all I have. I got one more. If we'll go just a couple more minutes, I'll do one more. Turbocharger 76. He likes Ice Shredder because it has a lot of metal. Which ones are also like Ice Shredder? Hot Wheels Ice Shredder image. Oh, I don't care for that. It has. They can make it a metal base. They can make it metal base and metal body because it's so skinny. There's not a lot of metal to begin with. And yeah, Ghost Jerker, Batmobile was one of the others. Joshua Aquino, ¿se habla español? No. Let's see here. Yeah, Mazda Ferrari was another one. Business Dude, what is your favorite car? Mine is Alfa Romeo 4C. Is that a Hot Wheels or a Matchbox? I get confused. I forget. Okay. I love both of the Alfa Romeos from both brands. And we're going to go ahead and go. I have one more. Now for you licensed cars, people who like licensed cars, I got a question for you. What is the name of this Hot Wheels model? Are we in front of the camera? I got to look at the base just to make sure again. There we go. What is the name of this licensed model? They did have a release. Oh, I got to keep my hand here. I forgot about that. They did have a release not too long ago. 4C is Matchbox. Thank you very much. As a matter of fact, when I was doing track time over there, I was doing track time snippets. The 4C was the only one that would be successful. You know, you're close, but I think I gave you a shout out already. Anybody got a better name? Anybody? There we go. That's a better name. Vino, you got it. Vino, did you get a shout out today? Okay, I don't think I did. I think I answered a question from Vino, but I don't think I gave him a shout out. So Vino 1910, Vino 1910, Vino 1910, Sunrise WRX STI. What's a Sunrise? We know what he meant. Subaru. We know he had autocorrect, so here we'll get the shout out. Subaru WRX STI. I'll give him a shout out because I believe he said Subaru first. He was trying. His thing's not letting him spell it out first. DJ Penguin 700. You are correct. It is a car. It's not a fire truck. It's not a motorcycle. Sonic Sniper. Is there a car that you want Hot Wheels to produce? Look, they make so many cars. There's so many different brands of cars out there. I couldn't even pick one. I have no idea. I don't even think about it because there's enough for. Yeah, I see chats hanging up. I don't know why. Whenever people ask this question, I have nothing. I don't have any answers. There's enough out there to make me happy. I don't care. Alex Vincent, I'm glad that you popped in with your first live stream. I've been on for over an hour, so we're going to start saying goodbye. Now, Luis Lovera said, can he have a question? Well, instead of asking, can you have a question? Just put the question out there, and then if I see it, I'll ask it. But in the meantime, we're going to start saying goodbye. It's time to take off. I hope you guys have a good evening or morning, wherever you're located. Here in Montebello, California, 6:10, 6:11 at night. So I've been going about an hour. I'll see you guys later. Bye, Paul. No daps today. I already did it a couple times. Bye, A-Spot. Bye, Vino. Bye, Case Miller. Nope, Case Marshall. Paul Miller jumped in right after you, and then it got me confused. Bye, Zachary. Bye, Will Dalby. Bye, Anonymous Troll Videos. Bye, Shepard. Goodbye, DJ Penguin 700. Thanks for popping in again. He shows up often. Dale Bridewell, do I have a big backyard? If then, do it outside track time. We live close to a freeway. It's really noisy. Bye, Fernando. Bye, Joaquin. Bye, Big Cat. Bye, Fernando. Bye, Dale. Bye, Hot Wheels DD. Ricardo, adios. Fernando, adios. Ross, adios. A.J. Damus. Bye-bye. Bye, Colton. Bye, Atari Gobot. Ted Eubanks, bye-bye from California. Have a good time in Indy. Ghost Sugar, thanks for popping in again, buddy. Devon March, bye-bye. Bye, Jeremy. Yeah, feed me. Let's see. I'm seeing the same name saying goodbye. Bye, Epic Tiger Gaming. Bye, I like WWE 2K and more 22. Hi, Jeremy Roy. Bye. I'm saying goodbye, Ace. Bye, Samuel Stratman. Bye, Mark. My name's Mark too. Bye, Nathan Bright. I'm starting to look like the Waltons. Good night, John Boy. See you, Craco. Hi, Jillian Douglas. Time to go. Bye, bye. Okay, see you guys. Bye, bye.